Hi, dear people. I just want to say that most of the people actually wipe out from various examinations based on the fact that they score less in general awareness. So, if you are if you are presently having a last minute preparation or want to revise or do not have enough time to cover the entire GS but want to appear for the examination for any of the SSC examination, whether it is for CGS, EHSL, MTS, or whatever it be, I'm going to talk about some of the most repeated general awareness topics. Okay, and this is mainly with respect to most of the SSC examinations. Okay, so don't skip this. Whatever you're skipping doesn't matter, but you should have a strong command over the topics that I'm going to talk right now. In the topic of Indian polity and constitution, articles, especially articles 32, 370, 356, 280, and 21A. Fundamental rights and duties, important amendments like 42nd, 44th, 73rd, 74th, constitutional bodies like Election Commission, UPSC, Finance Commission, schedules and parts of constitution, having a general idea about DPSP. Okay, that is required. So now let us talk about the other topic when it comes to the topic of history. The ancient history will be consisting of Indus Valley Civilization, Vedic Age, Maurya and Gupta dynasties. Coming to medieval, it is Delhi Sultanate, Mughal Empire. That is Babur, Akbar, Aurangzeb. The region from the Mughal Empire is important. Modern, it will be Governor Generals, example Lord Curzon, Dalhousie, and some important related with the partition and all. Okay, Revolt of 1857, International Congress sessions, freedom fighters like Gandhi, Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose movements, Swadeshi movements, non-cooperation movements. Okay, so you should have an idea about this. So it is very important that you should go through these topics. So coming to the next one, I am going to talk about is geography. When it comes to geography, Indian rivers and tributaries, very important example, Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari. Soils and crops of India, mountains and passes, example Himalaya, then world continents and oceans, national parks and wildlife sanctuaries, important cities and their rivers. Then coming to the next one is from the topic of economics, 5-year plans, poverty and unemployment, budget and economic survey. That is the basic facts only required. Banking and RBI, functions, rates, economic terms like GDP, GNP, inflation, fiscal deficit. Okay, so these type of knowledge are also required. Coming to the next one is from the topic of general science you require. We have physics, chemistry, biology, in which the physics, the most important one will be the laws of motion, work energy, and questions related with light, just like the reflection, refraction. Okay, so that angle, just like along with that, when it comes to the mirror, just like what mirror is used by a dentist, used in the rear view of vehicles. Questions like this are important. Units and assay conversion. When it comes to chemistry, acid, bases, and salts, chemical reaction, questions related with periodic table. Alright, you can go through the previous year question paper and you can get an idea about what are the type of questions that will be usually asked. Coming to the topic of biology, human body, that is organs, hormones, disease, vitamins and deficiency, photosynthesis, animal and plant kingdom, especially when there is something related with hormones and all. Go through it. Okay, that's important. Then coming to the next one is current affairs. So current affairs, how many months of current affairs you require? At a standard, I will say 1 year. Most 1 year current affairs is required, which is considered to be the most accurate ones. Okay, so whatever you are going to study from the topic of current affairs, that is, I prefer Vision IAS monthly PDF will be a very good source. But if you are not interested to study that, you can go through the topics related with the appointments of the previous 1 year, appointments of President, CJ, Army Chief, and other important like the Supreme Court Chief Justice, which recently got changed. Okay, so you have to know about this. Then coming to the awards given, especially with related to film awards, they just like the best actor, best movie, best actress. Okay, so these type of questions are usually asked. Then other than that, Padma, Nobel Prize, Bharatratna, books and authors, sports, which includes Olympics, cricket, Asian Games, or the recent games which are circulating when the examination is near, summits and conferences, Government schemes. Government schemes, it is very wide. So how we are going to study? The most repeated government schemes for UPSC examinations and SSC examination. Try to find out a list of it. Study it. Okay. So among this, what you are actually going to study? That is the ministry which is introduced, the person who introduced it, if there is any time period, and 2 or 3 basic features of that scheme. Okay, that is enough. Coming to the topic of strategy K, a very good scoring part. Important days and themes, national symbols, that is bird, flower, song, emblem, dances of India, folk music and paintings, then world capitals and their currencies, temples, monuments, etc. Got it? That is related with the strategy K. Coming to the topic of art and culture, dance forms, example Kathak, Bharatnatyam, music, instruments, fairs, and festivals. Okay, you have to actually study about the festivals, especially with related to the various parts of India, especially with related to the dances and everything with the Northeast India, because multiple questions I have seen that they are asking from the folk dance or the dance forms of Mizoram, Nagaland, Meghalaya. So questions like these are there. So just go through it and you will be all set with the examination. All right. So I just explained what are the most important or the general awareness topic for the entire SSC examination in just 6 minutes. I hope this is beneficial to you. All right. Thank you.